Welcome back to this week's episode of Death and Destruction and Mayhem and whatnot. So, the question of the day is, what can I do now? Well, we could do that. That always works. Mwah. Mwah. The load screen, showing lock picking.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all
Tell
he
me a joke.
understands.
What are you saying? No, not now.
Hey, how about I introduce you to my confidential informant? Oh, Takahashi, thank you for meeting me here. No. Wha- We've been traveling together for ages. Sorry, Blue. The jig is up. Takahashi told me everything. Web of lies? Gone. I mean, I bet your name's not even Blue, is it?
Everyone in this city's always jumping at Shadow. Chill out is what I say. Yes?
Chill out!
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves one or two people and everyone forgets he's a freaking simp.
The freaking hell? He did not see Sheffield just up and vanished in front of me. We'll just go with that.
Hey, Valentine.
Where's your son? What happened?
Big fire explosions, stupid things like that.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute?
You were there too.
Sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
I don't know if I'll be able to get into the
But
Institute.
there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
I tried it in another gameplay, but it glitched out because I think of the SimCity mod. That's why I haven't done it yet.
A man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
No, he was more of the screaming and fiery death type.
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
A literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Doesn't matter, I kill him again in a heartbeat. I killed him in a heartbeat.
He wasn't gonna talk, even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing,
I wonder if I can get the
it'd be
P90 there.
Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Level up!
A few more steps.
Well, now, we can put it in here. So now I can carry an additional 50 points of weight. And when I get there, I can fast travel while over-encumbered. But I need to be at level 30, sadly. And I don't know what else I'm going to need other than the science, nuclear physics perk, so I can use power armor without it running empty every 5 seconds.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Yeah, hi.
God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Bunch of pompous dicks in power armor. Well, in this game, they're a bunch of pompous dicks in power armor. Bethesda's Comics. Ellie's Shop. Good old Eleanor, always making high-class mods. Where's the graphic thing I'm supposed to be seeing? There we go. Yeah. Come visit this hospital. Well, you will die of tetanus. The tetanus is calling for you. They wish to reap your very soul. Through Lockjaw. And earthquakes. Okay, so that away.
Hey, something's out. Here's trouble! Now I'm mad! Still in one piece. What was that? Unexpected.
Bottle cap, bottle
My
cap.
hands anyway.
Might not want to screw with that.
Blue, we're not alone.
So, round the corner this way? Bad, mole rat, bad. Wounded!
Just getting warmed up over here.
No, it's just your imagination. You don't see me with a flaming sword running through the streets. You just see some thing. There we go! We will put out fire! Fire! Protectron!
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Who or what are you?
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all
all those metal plates, you're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Designation Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
Let's see what you have.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Let's see. Nope, nope. No, no, no. No, no, no. Hmm. I'm gonna go no. Would have thought that the P90 would have been added to the loot table for this thing. Oh well.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
What's it like, you know, being a ghoul?
Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all the time. But I guess I can't blame them. On the upside, I look pretty good for being over 220 years old. Now, were you buying anything?
Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know?
So she was 60 when she turned into a ghoul.
More than you might think.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
The world before was nothing but petty governments going to war, dragging us into it, and shooting whoever refused to clean up the mess.
You know, I had a husband that was killed in the war with the Reds. They didn't even tell me where he died. Classified information and all that. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
So, what do you remember about the past?
Oh, sweetie. I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick and wouldn't give me
Young?
my due.
She was 60
And
when the
all
bombs fell.
Well, I ended in a way, becoming a ghoul. Maybe when you get to be my age, everything starts to look like fate. Anyway, I like your story better, whether or not it's true.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
Sure. Let's take a look.
All the supplies money or violence can buy.
Sweet! That's where I could pick these up. Okay, so that... Why would there... Never mind, don't care, don't want to know why there's rolling pins. And I can't afford one of them. I can't wait to upgrade those binoculars. I was gonna upgrade the crap out of them.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
She's a technophile. She wants to jump his non-bones.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories.
I just couldn't
A guy
resist.
named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that? I'll just skip that one.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
We should try plugging it into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled
Excellent.
Grognak the Barbarian.
mercenary, pull me out, okay?
The literate keep me fed.
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory
with all this
line.
equipment that she's got, why is
Run
it still
your
broken?
cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
How to be a smartass 101. Please stand by. Do 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 do.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
It's all white.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing
Dad was
these
either
memories
drunk
as kellog.
or not around.
This may prove disorienting.
I guess he
at
must have
first.
run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that
The thing
one.
about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of
Okay, screw this. I was gonna do like the whole story thing, but I find it to be highly annoying and time consuming. So we're just gonna blitz through this part.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
I found another memory to try.
Yeah.
I connected.
They couldn't do something a little more straight line.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you just...
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a
Wasn't
very
my
recent
idea
memory.
to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Rubbity-rubbity. You've locked the door. What door?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before.
I heard a song in my head.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant.
I only want superpowers.
He's waiting for you upstairs.
I want superpowers.
Hey,
Shoot.
Piper.
Got something for me?
Your thoughts?
You know, you are some kind of dedicated. I wouldn't want to share a beer with Kellogg, let alone a brain.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Hi, Deacon!
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder, and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me. Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
You got a radio in that head of yours? Hi!
You want to get out of here? I don't think we'd make pretty ghouls.
Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date?
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor.
He wishes.
All I'm saying.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman?
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, malarkey.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. There's
He pays his people in jet. Something that shouldn't exist in this game, but obviously does. Something that's not pre-war, but obviously somehow is.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
I just
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stop using focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
Excuse me.
What?
It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
I'm here to kill you.
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service. And now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
This wrong way. We were pretty ugly before.
Are there any other ghouls out there from before?
You mean crazy Kent and nothing bothers me, Daisy? Yeah, there's a couple of us. But no one from the neighborhood. No one from Vault-Tec. They just left me there.
Hey, what happened to you isn't my fault. Don't even think about coming after me.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec seals experience.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Yeah, I'll even set up a little merchant stand for you to sell crap in. Boing! Well, I'm gonna need power armor. Possibly 2 sets. Do I have 2 sets? Because I'm gonna have Piper wear power armor too. Hooray! They're all shiny and broken and shiny and shiny and clean and broken. Let's make some moonshine. You know, why can't you make moonshine in this game? This is why Obsidian's better. You get moonshine. Vegas has it all. Okay, so that's once. Wait a minute. Why are there pieces of T-45 on my T-49 power armor? Oh, did I not get the T-49? I don't think I did. Okay, I will get the T-49.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
I can end you right now. Now I'll have two things of power armor to wear. Goddamn trees! Okay, it should be out that way somewhere. Like right there. I see it! Oh, thank God this thing's still here.
Oh boy, that's a lot of metal.
Hey, you get one too soon. After I swap out parts. Give you a less advanced one. I don't know if I can upgrade it so she's not squishy, and honestly, I don't care. Piper! Piper!
Hey.
Yep. I don't think I can get to that.
Over here.
Of course. That's out of my reach.
Move here.
Can do. Uh-huh. Don't see a way for me to get there. That's a plan. What, am I supposed to wish my way over there?
Damn it, you are incompetent and a buffoon.
Hey.
What can I do?
Here.
That's a plan. Uh-huh.
god! Did I really take the helmet off of that one? Nope. So, what the heck? Why is it not? Oh well, whatever. This is gonna be something for a different episode anyway. So I'm gonna end it here because I don't know how long it's been. So yeah, take care, everyone. Bye bye.